we have reached the end of the 2019 Jeopardy! Tournament of Champions, and after this, we have officially ran out of time for Jeopardy! Tournaments of the 2010s. But there will be plenty more Jeopardy! Tournaments in the 2020s coming very soon. Welcome to the Final Wager. I'm William Weyser, and this week, and this whole Tournament of Champions in general, has been very, very emotional. But it's been a lot of fun, and even though I am sad to see it end, these champions have been super. And here are the scores heading into final today. James had a tough miss on his daily double, and now he's in second place with 17,785. Emma is in second place with 21,600. And once again, Francois just had to deal with these two very tough buzzsaws, and he's at 1,600. And what I've done here is I've written the amounts for what each player had after day one and what each player will have if they double up. Francois' day one total is 1,800. For James, it's 49,326, and Emma is 26,400. So now here's what would happen if they double up. If Emma doubles up, she'll have a grand total of 69,600. Well, she will have 43,200, which added to 26,400 would be 69,600. If James doubles up, he'll have 35,570, which added to 49,326. That'll be 84,896, which will be a record for the largest two-day total point final score ever. The record, is 79,600, set by Elise Mancuso from the 2012 teen tournament. Well, she was a lot of fun. So James is in the lead, Emma is in second place, and Francois can have up to 5,000, nowhere near matching either James or Emma's day one total. So sadly, Francois will not do what Colby Burnett did in 2012 and 2013 by winning both the Teachers Tournament and the Tournament of Champions. But Francois is going home with $50,000 no matter what. So now we'll just worry about James and Emma for now. There's really not much for me to do. So, I don't think James would not take the destiny into his own hands. So let's see what happens if Emma, I know she doubles up, she'll have 69,600. If James were to do 0, then he'll still have 17,785. Added to 49,326, that'll be 67,111. So maybe if Emma wants to cover that, then Emma could wager 2488, forcing James to get it right, and wager something obviously. I guess if James wants to respond to this, could wager 4,900 and 77 or 79. But this is the part of math that makes it very difficult for me. And if James wants to prevent Emma from winning, he can wager, well, he'll have to get it right at least, and wager no less than 2490. And Francois can wager whatever he wants. And that's all I got. So, these are our wagers. And, alright. I'm excited to see what happens. And let's take a look. Francois got it right and wagered everything, doubling his score to 3,200. Yesterday he had 1,800, and that takes him up to, as I said prior, $5,000. Over to James, who also got it right and wagered 9,812. which takes him up to 27,597. Yesterday, he had a big lead with 49,326, and that gives him a two-day total of 76,923. And it doesn't matter now, because if Emma doubles up, she does not have enough to get her beyond James's 76,923. And Emma made it a triple solve at least, and wagered 17,000, which brought her up to 38,600. And yesterday she had 26,400, and that takes her up to 65,000. Not enough for the win, but enough for second place and 100,000. And Francois gets 50,000 for third place, and that means that James Holzhauer is the 2019 Jeopardy Tournament of Champions winner. Yes! Yes! And everybody's happy about this. James has got his revenge on Emma, and for winning the TOC and the $250,000 grand prize, this gives James a grand total, now get this, of $2,714,216. Wow, that is a lot of money, especially for a Las Vegas gambler who knows how to gamble things right, or gambles right, and takes big risks that pays off. Now, Francois' grand total is $150,000, making him the second biggest teacher's champion, behind Colby Burnett by over $258,000. I'm sorry that Francois couldn't duplicate Colby Burnett, but there's always next time. And Emma's grand total is $197,002. Almost $200,000. That's pretty good. And because of this, my back and forth pattern of picking rooting interests that won has been continuing, and it still is. Last year was a perfect example of that. The first tournament was the 2018 teen tournament with Claire Sattler. She was my pick to win, and she won, and I was very happy about that. And I still like her, including her looks. The next one was the 2019 All-Star Games. My pick was Team Ken, but of course Team Brad just had to beat Team Ken. And as I've said so many times, Brad Rutter, you need to learn that you can't win everything. It's not a hard lesson, and it can be hard for me too, but there's so many enough is enough tipping points out there. Anyway, the next teacher's tournament is the one with Francois Barcomb in it, and he was my pick to win, and he won it, and I was happy about that. And the last one last year was the 2019 teen tournament. I wanted Ryan Pressler to win, but of course, the senior Avi Gupta just had to intimidate him. And after finding out that Avi donated $10,314 to some sort of cancer foundation to help Alex, I think that's the first nice thing that Avi has done after intimidating the 8th grader in the finals. The truth is, I have nothing against Avi Gupta, and I don't hate him. He just did not do a thing for me when he was on in the team tournament. Yes, he's smart, and I liked his interview segment on his last game that sent Alex to Avi's podium and Avi as pretending to be the host, but aside from that, nothing. There's nothing that he could do to get me to root for him. Until his next appearance, maybe. Anyway, thank you very much for watching the final wager for the 2019 Jeopardy Tournament of Champions. And here you go. And if you'll excuse me, I'm off to write Jeopardy the Musical. We could be immortals. But first, I need to take a victory shower and also watch this. Yeah, I really love Blue's Clues and Blue's Big Musical Movie. Well, see you soon on the final wager. Bye, everyone.